Imagine this. You tap Buy Now on a $7,999 Tesla tiny house. No mortgage broker, no 30-year debt sentence. And in a couple of weeks, a Tesla Semi rolls up with your entire home folded neatly on the back, plus 2 years of free land in a Tesla community zone, and a setup crew that has you fully moved in before your DoorDash dinner even arrives. Sounds like sci-fi, right? Yeah, we know. Your brain probably goes straight to, okay, where's the catch? In this video, we're going to unpack exactly how Elon Musk's $7,999 Tesla tiny house could make its first real delivery, what free land and zero tax actually mean in practice, and why the interior is so insanely clever that 280 square feet suddenly doesn't feel tiny at all. Now, let's rewind for a second. A few years ago, Elon Musk shocked everyone by saying he'd sold most of his mansions and was living in a roughly $50,000 little house in South Texas near SpaceX. For one of the richest people on Earth, that sounded almost like a prank. But he doubled down. He really did move into a simple prefab-style place and praised tiny, efficient living. That wasn't just a weird billionaire midlife crisis. That was Musk road-testing the future. A future where land and housing costs become the next huge crisis after energy, and where giant suburban homes become something only the ultra-rich can really afford. At the same time, Tesla was already playing with the idea of tiny housing. Back in 2017, they towed a Tesla tiny house around Australia to show off solar panels and Powerwalls in a compact demo home. It was basically a mobile showroom for Tesla energy, but it lit a spark. Fast forward to now, and the internet is flooded with concepts and rumors. A $7,999 Tesla tiny house, foldable modules, free land, zero building taxes, fully off-grid. Some of it is exaggerated, some of it is completely made up. But underneath the hype, there's a serious question. If Tesla actually went all in and delivered a $7,999 tiny house, what would that first delivery look like? Let's walk through it step by step. The click that orders a house. Picture this. You're on Tesla's site, but instead of choosing paint colors for a Model Y, you're picking a home. You tap on Tiny House. The base price reads $7,999. That gets you one 280 square foot module, living room, bedroom combo, kitchen, bathroom, smart systems, everything finished, installed, ready to live in. You choose a standard module or off-grid upgrade, solar roof plus Powerwall. Interior palette, light minimalist, warm wood, or ultra-modern gray. Add-ons, extra module for office, rooftop deck, or a staircase module if you plan to stack later. Then you see the line that makes your jaw drop. 0% down financing available. Land included free for 24 months in participating Tesla communities. In true Tesla fashion, that doesn't mean they somehow magically deleted property tax from the universe. What it does mean in this concept is, Tesla leases land inside its own planned tiny house communities and bundles those costs into the program. To you, the buyer, it feels like no land bill for 2 years. Local tax laws still exist, but you're not writing that separate check. Tesla handles the boring part. You click Order, and that's where the fun really starts. Inside the Giga Home factory. Behind the scenes, your tiny house enters a completely different kind of assembly line. Tesla already knows how to stamp metal, cast structural pieces, and wire complex electronics at insane scale. The same robots that once welded car frames now help produce walls, floors, and ceiling modules, just flatter and squarer. In a dedicated section of a Giga Nevada-style plant, panels of steel, concrete, insulation foam, and multi-layer composite material are pressed together with something like 250,000 pounds of force. The result is a rock-solid module roughly 19 to 20 feet long, 8.5 feet wide, and engineered to last decades. Every wall is pre-wired. Every outlet, light switch, and water line is in place before it ever leaves the factory. Solar roof tiles, a compact Powerwall pack, and a brain that talks directly to the Tesla app are integrated as standard on the off-grid version. Think of it as a Model 3, but in house form. Built on a line, tested like a machine, shipped as a product, not a construction project. When the shell is done, robots and human workers drop in the bathroom pod, kitchen block, wiring harness, and smart vents. Quality control happens in minutes. Thermal, electrical, water pressure, Wi-Fi, even sound insulation. Then your entire home folds into a neat rectangular block, around 5,500 to 5,600 pounds, ready to travel. The day your house arrives. A couple of weeks later, you get a notification on your phone. Your Tesla tiny house is on its way. On the map in the Tesla app, you watch a semi-icon roll toward your city. In real life, your neighbors step outside, confused, as a gleaming Tesla semi quietly pulls up with your house on the back. Cameras out, people filming. You know exactly what's going on. They don't yet. Tesla's install crew hops down, unstraps the module, and sets it on a prepared pad in your free land community zone. The whole unfold and lock sequence looks like something between a shipping container and a transformer. Hydraulic hinges swing the walls out, the roof rises, the floor extends. In under an hour, the basic shape of your home is standing. Another hour or two, and they've hooked up water, tested the power, synced the home with your Tesla app, and walked you through the basics. From truck arrival to move-in ready. About 1 to 3 hours on site. You're handed a digital key in the app. You step up to the front door. And this is where the title of this video really kicks in. The insane interior reveal. Be honest, when you hear 280 square feet, your brain goes, "That's smaller than my garage. I'd suffocate in there." We get it. We had the same reaction. But then you open the door, and oh my God. The first thing that hits you isn't how small it is. It's how intentional everything feels. Directly in front of you is the living room-bedroom hybrid, the heart of the home. A clean, neutral sofa runs along the wall. It looks simple, until you pull a hidden handle and the whole thing glides out, flipping into a double bed with built-in bedding and a tucked-away headboard. One motion, and your chill hangout space becomes a full-on bedroom. Across from the sofa bed, a wall mount holds a 60 or even 65-inch TV. Next to it, open shelves for books, plants, and little pieces of your life so the place feels like you, not a hotel room. Even with the bed down, there's space to walk, sit, and move around. 2 or 3 friends could easily drop by for coffee without feeling like they're trapped in a shoebox. Look up. This is where the magic quietly happens. Around 9+ foot ceilings, that extra height tricks your brain. The house suddenly feels airy instead of cramped. Light pours in from big double-pane windows that stretch nearly from shoulder height to the ceiling. By day, those windows flood the room with sunlight, blurring the line between inside and outside. At night, warm LED strips and ceiling lights come alive, perfectly placed to make the space glow without feeling harsh. All of it is tied into the solar and battery system overhead, so every lumen is efficient. You check the app, slide a virtual control, and smart curtains glide across the glass in silence, instantly turning your little box of light into a cocoon of privacy. The bathroom you didn't expect. Walk a few steps past the living space and you hit the bathroom. You're expecting a cramped RV shower and a plastic toilet. Nope. A frosted glass door lets soft light bleed through, keeping everything bright but private. Inside, there's a glass shower with a rain-style shower head, a minimalist sink with a mirrored cabinet, and a sleek toilet, all dressed in stain-resistant, easy-clean surfaces. It looks more like a compact hotel bathroom than a trailer. Storage niches are cut directly into the wall. Towels, toiletries, cleaning supplies, everything has a place. You close the door behind you and realize this isn't good for a tiny house. It's just good. A kitchen in a shoebox. Now for the part everyone worries about, the kitchen. Surely I can't cook in here. I'll be smelling fried chicken for a week. That's the fear, right? But in the Tesla tiny house concept, the kitchen is where the company flexes its engineering brain the hardest. Along one wall, you've got a 2-burner induction cooktop, a deep sink, a built-in oven, a slim fridge, and yes, a mini dishwasher. Above that, multi-tier cabinets climb almost to the ceiling, using vertical space most apartments just waste. Drawers are soft close. The countertop is durable and easy to clean. Then there's the party trick, a fold-down dining table hinging out from the counter. 1 second it's prep space. The next, it's a 2-person dining nook. When you're done, it folds away and the room instantly feels bigger. Overhead, a quiet ventilation and air filtration system continuously cycles the air, scrubbing out smoke and smells before they settle. Between that and the smart airflow from the windows and vents, the house doesn't feel like a stale cooking box. It feels fresh. This is where you start to understand the design philosophy: every inch works, nothing is random. Who can actually live here? Now, let's be real. Is 280 square feet enough for a family of 5 and 2 dogs? Number. And Tesla doesn't pretend it is in this concept. The base module is perfect for one person, a couple, or maybe a young duo who likes minimalism. But the whole system is built to grow with you. Let's say a few years in, you have a kid, or you want a separate office. Instead of selling your house and moving, you order a second module. That unit arrives, snaps onto the first, and suddenly you've doubled your space. Need even more? The structural frame is designed to allow stacking, 2 or even 3 stories, as long as local regulations allow it. One module for now, another when life changes. It's not about buying huge upfront just in case. It's about scaling one block at a time. Energy, water, and true off-grid living. Here's where things get very Tesla. For a few $1,000s more, you tick the off-grid package box at checkout. That adds a solar roof that quietly pulls in power all day, a compact Powerwall style battery pack mounted in a utility closet, smart HVAC and ventilation, plus a 265-gallon fresh water tank, rainwater collection and filtration, gray water recycling for toilet flushing, a sealed waste treatment system. Combine all that, and your little house can pretty much run itself. Lights, AC, cooktop, washing machine, even EV charging, all powered from above and stored in your own battery. You open the Tesla app and see not just your car's range, but your home's energy flows. How much solar you generated today, how full your water tank is, how much power each room is using. This is why people get so obsessed with the idea. Where a traditional house locks you into layers of hidden fees, land, permits, construction, utility hookups, the Tesla approach bundles everything into a single, transparent product. No surprise permit line items or contractor change orders. Just a number and a house that shows up. Does that wipe out all taxes forever? Of course not. But it does dramatically simplify the experience of becoming a homeowner, especially for people who've always felt priced out. Free land and $0 tax. What does that really mean? Let's break down those 2 magic phrases from the title. In this kind of concept, free land doesn't mean Tesla gives you a deed to 10 acres. It means they carve out dedicated community zones, near factories, near cities, or in new developments, and cover the cost of that land for the first couple of years. You don't negotiate with a seller. You don't fight over lots. You pick a spot on a Tesla map and show up. $0 tax is similar. Tesla manages the complex mix of permits, inspections, and infrastructure on their side in those communities. For you, it feels like you bought a product and put it down, not a construction project that sends you on a year-long bureaucratic quest. Local regulations still apply. They always will. But Tesla abstracts that away behind software and standardization. Is that easy to pull off legally? Not at all. It's a massive challenge. But if there's any company that likes smashing into over-regulated, slow-moving industries, it's, well, Tesla. The bigger picture, from one delivery to a housing revolution. Now zoom out. That first $7,999 tiny house delivery is cool on its own. But the real story is what happens if you replicate that a million times. Tesla is already building out crazy vertical integration for cars, batteries, and even humanoid robots like Optimus, designing almost everything in-house, from actuators to chips. Tesla Bot Gen 3. Best highlights. Apply that same thinking to housing and you end up with factories stamping out living walls that have insulation, wiring, solar, and sensors baked in from day one. AI systems that optimize heating, cooling, and shading across entire communities. Shared battery banks that balance energy between homes. And software that updates your house the way your car gets over-the-air updates. Instead of every home being a one-off snowflake, you get homes that are more like phones. Upgradable, repairable, endlessly configurable. Of course, this isn't simple. Jumping from cars to homes means tackling building codes in every region, new material supply chains, and a whole lot of politics. Even a company as wild as Tesla would have to slow down and play nice with regulators. But if they pull it off, you can start to imagine Tesla tiny house clusters popping up everywhere. Remote villages in Africa gaining electricity and water overnight. Suburbs in Europe and North America cutting emissions and energy bills. Hyperdense Asian cities using modular units as plug-in housing solutions. And eventually, Mars. A foldable, self-powered, self-contained module that can be shipped in a rocket and set up in hours fits almost perfectly with SpaceX's long-term vision. The same reasons it works on Earth: compact, efficient, reusable. make it an interesting candidate for off-world living too. So, would you live here? Let's bring this back to you. You've just watched your theoretical $7,999 Tesla tiny house unfold in a couple of hours. You've walked through the living bedroom combo, the surprisingly nice bathroom, the clever kitchen, and the off-grid systems quietly running the show. Now I want to know, could you actually live in 280 square feet if it was this well designed? Would you start with one module and add more later? Or go big from day one? And be honest, would you buy one to live in, or as a rental business in your backyard, or on some cheap land? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Tesla can really shake up housing the way it did with electric cars and energy? Or is this one step too far, even for Elon? If you enjoyed this deep dive into what Elon Musk's $7,999 Tesla tiny house first delivery could look like, with free land, crazy efficient design, and that insane interior, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next breakdown of Tesla's wildest ideas. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired, and we'll see you in the next one.